Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam and anyone else who's watching to Let's Be Aves-ing You. That's right, we are back. We have a Champions League game to play. I don't think did we have a Champions League qualifier once? I think we did, which I think we lost because we were the unseeded team and we went into the Europa League. Now, though, we are the seeded team and we're playing Sigma Olomouc, who I think finished and won the Czech top division last year. Let's just double check. Or possibly they just won the cup. Why did I do that? Czech first division, thank you. Yeah, it looks like they finished second. So yeah, I don't know why that. They've obviously got a very good coefficient going on. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. There's a two-legged tie. Of course, I've pressed go forward, but what I meant to do was press let's look at the transfers. So let's do that quickly because there have been some. So we have lost a few. Did any of those take place last year? No. So we lost a few of our favourites. Marco Hintz has left to Torino for £8 million. He didn't want to be here. I needed to get some money, and that's hence why we've made such a lot of money and not spent too much. Malin Popov, a player who really I don't think is worth that much money at all. I've already mentioned his sale, £8 million off to Jerez in the Spanish top division. Another player heading to the top of the Spanish league is Parvanov. He's actually quite good at dribbling anyway, not as good at crossing as he ever really should have been. He joined us for 1.4 million. We sold him for 7 after a few good years, and he won a few cups with us, so he's a nice lad. We've sent Mirauskas off on loan, who you won't know, and we also sold Arnold Etundi, the striker who has never really lit things up. He has, in fairness, had chances, I think. He's been okay, but he's never been as good as maybe he should have been. He's gone to Lyon for £15.5 million, which means that we have now got a fairly healthy bank balance once again. Coming the other way, we have a youth player who's no good. Andy Walsh, a defensive midfielder from Ireland, who is the replacement for Popov. He's a bit better than Popov in the defensive things, so hopefully he'll do okay. He's like the kind of backup player anyway, so he's not that crucial. That we've then got Joaquim Tavares, who's come in on a free from Sporting. Just looking at him here, if only he could cross, he'd be quite a good player. He's for some reason training his long shots. Let's maybe give him crossing and possibly let's train him as a left midfielder because he's got the speed for it. So yeah, we'll see. And then the main one is Jean Martin, who comes in from Naval. He's played pretty well for them. They're pretty poor. He's coming for £6 million. Defensive backup on the right because Ivanov was playing there, but he's not really a right back. So we have to account for all these kind of things. Now let's clear the bench. We've also added. So I mentioned the guy who's training to be a left back now. Where's he gone? Tavares. He's going to be in the first team because he's too old for the youth team. The same is the case with Hansi Hoof. He's not very good and he probably won't be good enough to do very much, but I think we'll give him the kind of fourth striker role this season unless I can get somebody else in sooner rather than later. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to give Ivanov a start. We're going to put Ioannis Bender on the bench. We won't have the goalkeeper. Bender in for Xanthopoulos. Juarez in. I think we'll play Juarez. Midfield wise, we will have Mendonça starting, Komorias, we want Petrov, we want all these midfield boys in there, Emilson as well, and if we go up to the top, we don't have anyone else, so that's it. We've got a squad, I suppose. Pretty happy with it. We're not missing anyone out. We do have a couple of players still out injured. Vasileu and Pangier are suspended, of course. And yeah, so there's still some money left that I might dip into if we can find the right player. I don't think we need another striker. I mean, unless we have a real big issue, we might need to sign another striker, basically. But I would think I'm going to try and find a youth player. There is there's a great one who plays for Banfield, but he's ridiculously worth something like £17.5 million. So I will not be signing him most likely. So here we go. Sigma Olomouc, I can't imagine they're that good. I think we should be pretty easily beating them. Let's see then. This is the away leg as well. So not only have we been seeded, we've also been given the easier tie. I think that's probably what seeded means. So yeah, hopefully we can get through to the group stages, because I think I was talking about it in the cup final video. Which one of them was that? Yeah, that's right. We won 2 last season. But the second cup final video I was talking about possibly qualifying for the Champions League. And oh dear. And I think that if we can get into the group stages, we'll get a nice big bonus. The money we get for playing those games will be nice, and quite likely we would end up coming third, because I don't think we're strong enough. It depends where we're seeded if we then qualify. Because if we're second seeds, the chance for us to come second in the group is quite high. But if we're third seeds, there'll be 2 strong teams above us, and that's probably going to be a step too far. We played a couple of tough teams in pre-season, in particular Dortmund, who we beat 3-0. It's obviously only pre-season, but that's promising. So yeah, I mean, we are where we are. We can't get them to expand the stadium. They say they don't need the money. I say we were like minus 10 million at the end of last season. Maybe we could do with some of the money. Maybe we could, try. But no. Oh, Kuzik, what a goal. Kuzik with an absolutely sensational finish for the first goal of the season for Aves here. Yummity yum. It's snowing quite heavily outside. Just to give you a little bit of flavour. There's lots of people here to see Sigma Olomouc. It's ridiculous that even when last season we had a great season, we weren't really in the hunt for the title. I suppose we ended up 10 points behind at least. But we were in it's gone in. No, it's been allowed because he was offside. But we were having a good season, and we still only ended up with something like 83% of the stadium full at all times, which quite annoyed me. I thought, well, I mean, how are we ever going to... Juarez must score there, God's sake. One good thing that I have done, sorry if this is really annoying sound, by the way, but it's happening. One thing I've done is sign up Pangaea and Juarez to longer contracts. So they are there for, and I think another 3 years on both of them. So we should get some quite good money for them if we are forced to sell, at least now. But I don't think we will be. We're in the position now where we can start turning things down. The players that I've let leave are players who, they weren't playing first team football, with the possible exception of Popov and Hints towards the end of the season. Mendonça hits it wide. Buresh there, being beaten by the man. Nemecek out to Ikechukwu. There's so many Ikechukwus in the world. Or at least on Football Manager, because Swindon had an Ikechukwu. I don't know if you remember, way back in the day we played them in, I think, Europe a couple of times. I don't remember who I was when that was happening. It might have been Lviv. Oh, lovely take. And now Mendonça heads it on. Bailey to get onto the end of that. He does. Can he cut it back to Mendonça? No, he tries to win himself a corner. Doesn't. They get it clear, although not that clear. And that's it, half time. Let's go with... Pleased with how things are going. It's all right. Still basically a pre-season friendly. Nothing wrong with that. Race to Costa. Up to Mendonça. Back to Bailey. And again to Costa. Forward to Kuzik. Oh, it's a shot from Juarez. I thought we told you not to do that anymore, mister. But apparently not. It's snowing heavy again. There's 3 blokes shoveling snow off the roof of the building opposite, and they'd cleared it, like the edges of it, by last night, and then like overnight it snowed. They came out and started doing it, and then it started snowing on top of them, which is what's happening now. It is quite funny. Angnang. Vicek shoots wide. Nobody's really playing that well. Nobody's really playing that badly. I don't think we need to jump the gun too much. Let's bring on... Oh, Costa's not playing well. Maybe let's not do that then. Maybe let's just bring on Petrov, sorry. But yeah, I thought 8 million for a 27-year-old centre defensive midfielder like Popov was a good deal that we couldn't really afford to say no to. Mendonça, oh... Petrov, his replacement, on he comes. Let's see what we can do here. I think that guy's name is Vilcek. Ikechukwu getting Kovacic. Oh, come on, nothing's happening. Very bitty, like 10 minutes there. All right, there's little stuff happening here, although it looks like we might be getting a goal soon. Let's take off Kuzik, and also Kovac. I don't think we've got anything else to change, so that's fine. No, we did not get to see that goal. Fine, because it wasn't a goal. Anyang shoots wide. Anyang. Dear. 75 minutes gone. Here we make our final 2 subs. Bakiri, I think Ivanov headed that away. Bailey gets the ball down, takes it to Mendonça, and we're taking our time here. But Bailey, again, can he go big left? He does. Petrov, I think he was crossing. I'm not sure if that was a shot. I mean, if it was a shot, it was appalling. Kovar goes through the back of him, and we've got a foul. That's fine. I was worried for a second. Zocli with the big ball forward towards Mendonça. Surely wins that in the air, but no. Anyang gives it to Kovar. Now to Petras, to Bakiri. Oh, get there, get there. Right, well, at least we have the away goal this time, so I'm not so upset, but good God. What football was that, eh? Why give them the false hope? We're going to smash them at home now. I mean, we've been completely dominant over them this whole game. Andreu crosses, no, gives it to Bailey, to Juarez. Oh, Emerson tackles on the edge of the box. He shoots, it's blocked. Bender now collects, out to Race. To Juarez. Race up to Petrov. Petrov to Juarez. To Race. To Juarez. Come on. Petrov crosses. Oh, Aguilera. Christina Aguilera. What's she doing on the pitch? Safranek. Anyang. Nicely done by Race. Race still going with it. Gives it to Bailey. Come on, let's get our goal here. Mendonça. Petrov collects. Bailey heads home in the last minute to get ourselves back in front. 2-1. Bate Borisov beating Neftchi. I'm not even sure where they're from. I guess they might be Albanian. Petrov, what a ball in. Bailey smashes home his header. 1 in the first, 1 in the second for Oh no, sorry, Kuzik scored the first one. I forgot. Anyway. Thank you, let's not have 2. Oh, could we have a third? Could we have an awfully... I mean, not undeserved necessarily, but we've certainly... Oh, okay. Oh, no, we... Okay, apparently we were the underdogs. I don't see why. Sigma Olomouc's not exactly... not exactly European greats. Where are these guys from? They must be... They are Azeri, Neftchi Baku. Okay. Well, good. Bate's goal scorer is now top of the goal scoring charts with 9 already. We have a few days until we play Sigma Olomouc again, so let's just have a look. We also will play a game after that, not in this video, but we'll play a game after that. The Super Taka, or maybe we'll play all 3 in one. The Super Cup, where we play Sporting. We'll see. We'll see how it is. Possibly we could do those 2 as a start of the season thing, because I might have made a couple of signings by then. Who knows? Anyway, I'll pause it now and we'll be back for the second game against Sigma in a second. I'm back. I've got headphones on and my hair is slightly different. Slightly more on the forehead. Anyway, here we go. We're going to play Sigma Olomouc. We have, I think, made a signing in the in-between time. I think I'm pretty sure we've offered him and he's accepted. We just now need him to actually accept. So excuse me. Let's take this show on the road. Petrov can play instead of Costa, who played dreadfully in that last one. And defensively, do we still have it? We do have Mr. Pangia to come back in. Let's give, if we go to midfield, Walsh over here to Costa and to Juarez, then we'll do that. Okay, good. Good. Match analysis. There are currently no milestones for either side. What an exciting game. Come on, let's see what we can do. We're at home in the Champions League. I do hope that I want to check the attendance of this game after we're done, because I want to see how playing in the Champions League affects our attendance at all. Nemetsek. Andreu forward to Bailey, over to Mendonça. Oh, Bailey and Mendonça still on the wrong sides of each other, but it's okay. Bailey gets in there. No, never mind. Andreu heads well away. Pekar is getting a lecture for some reason. I didn't see why. Ikechukwu back again, and we clear it for a corner, thanks Pangier. We now have Bakiri, he's going to have a corner. Oh, they hit the crossbar. We do have a 2-1 lead, and 2 of those goals are away goals, so we should be in pretty good nick. I forget when I do it like this, because there's a gap between the recordings. I forget that we're in the same video sometimes, so I say things like that as if you haven't literally watched it seconds ago. For me, it's been all of 20 minutes, because yes, I had another meeting in between. Again, you know, I'm that kind of guy. It's not been a fun game so far for all of our many fans. Petrov with the corner. Pangier scores on his first goal of the first game of the season. We are 3-1 up on aggregate now, and I'm pretty sure we're going through. Any other players? Okay, so Śląsk are going to get into the league, into the group stages. Bate are definitely getting into the group stages. They've missed a penalty and scored. It's not fair that they got the Azeri champions. Oh, I suppose they're on the champion side of the draw though, right? Yeah, probably. Anyang, still there. Piniska. Andreu chases him down. Piniska, and Andreu again pushes him off. Bakiri. Kuzik to Vicek to Bakiri. Race, nice tackle, and Race is now coming away with it. Petrov will probably give... Did I start Walsh? Yes, there is. Walsh to Kuzik to Mendonça. Over to Kovac. Lovely ball. Ball played in. Moha clears, and now the ball's again in midfield. Anyang gets it. They've got a player called Bates. What's he doing in the Czech First Division? Anyway, I suppose we can do them a favour by knocking them out of the Champions League early, allowing them to focus on the league. Andreu back to Pekar and Anyang. Walsh gets in there, fouls Anyang. And now he's not going to be the guy for taking the free kick. I wanted him to take it. Kind of wanted him to score, really. Bakiri, he shoots. Zokli makes a fantastic save, and it's out for a corner. Walsh now to Vicek, or Vilcek. Bakiri, another brilliant tackle from Race there. Lovely stuff. Ikechukwu. Walsh heads clear, and it's another... I mean, they're quite good. I mean, they certainly make chances. It's not like when we went to Manchester United and got absolutely belly flopped on, or even more so the Lyon game. Like, they've come here and they're playing up to us quite well. Walsh goes right through his man there. Is he going to get a red card on his debut? No. Yellow card, but he might end up. Bledar Bakiri, great name. My name is Bledar. Cool. Okay, Pekar. Zokli must get there. He does. Over to Race. Come on. Ball up to Bailey. Bailey's been booked again. Race forward to Mendonça. Mendonça takes it down. Kuzik's on the ball. Oh, he shot too straight. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Mendonça to Bailey. To Mendonça again. All the way to Walsh. Petrov shoots, cuts it on the other side of the post. That's no good. They're playing 4-4-2 this time. They might have been playing that last time. I didn't notice. But we should be okay. He continues to say. Mendonça heads over. We are 3-1 up. Nothing exciting going on, really. It's a goal kick. Petrov, his corner, comes towards Andreu. Heads it towards the back post. And Pangier somehow manages to keep it in and get it on target. But they do get it straight from the goalkeeper, and now Mendonça comes through and he shoots wide as well. It's half time. I mean, I'm pleased. Let's just say I'm pleased. We'll take off those guys who are starting to get a bit booked in a minute, and then I've still not decided on whether or not we're going to play the pre-season, the super attacker in this game, in this vid. Walsh, huge ball forward to Mendonça, lovely play, and then Mendonça wastes it. He didn't have to take it that quickly. 61 minutes gone. Let's bring on Vergoen. Let's bring on Juarez. And let's have Xanthopoulos come on as well. 62 minutes. Masha secretly opened the door there. Now then, Anyang with the free kick. Bailey heads clear. Bender gets there. And now Bender and Mendonça, the two running forward. Mendonça, can he go to the back post? He does try to. Walsh gets it down to Kovac to Kuzik. but he hits it again straight. Doesn't bother trying to curl it this time. Xanthopoulos comes on. Andrei to Mendonça. Xanthopoulos to Kuzik. Shoots again, this time hitting Vergoen. Pangier to Kuzik. Out to Xanthopoulos. Juarez. Pangier tackles, nicely done. Just wondering whether or not we can win the league this year. That's the big question on everyone's lips. Juarez to Kuzik to Vergoen, who shoots. Nemecek makes a good save. And to Pekar. Who is this Bates guy? To find out afterwards. Then number 7. Bakiri shoots. Petras tried to get onto it but didn't. Which is good for us. Pekar forward to Kovar. Pekar, Kuzik, now Bates, now Bakiri. Ooh, Bakiri's shot goes way, way wide. I mean, we could probably just get on with it now, couldn't we, game? We don't need to see all this stuff. Oh, we were going to see the slingshot throw. Ah, it's gone. Pangier totally dominant. Yep. Xanthopoulos to Kovac, loses out. Juarez gets the ball from Petras, and now we can turn and attack again. Juarez again to Vergoen, to Petrov, to Kuzik, shoots from long range, finally gets one on target. Xanthopoulos again, lovely stuff. Yes, go on up, Vergoen. Juarez, forward please, thank you. Mendonça goes past his man, smashes against the bar. Bender, Kuzik, out to Juarez, to Kuzik. Forward please, thank you. Petrov, lovely stuff. Vergoen, oh, okay. Xanthopoulos. Kuzik, forward to Mendonça. Mendonça scores, wraps that one up. That's 4-1 on aggregate. A late goal in both legs for us, and still we came away comfortable winners. The crowd is fairly, I was just pointing with my fingers there, the crowd's fairly full. I mean, we're probably not half full. No, we must be slightly over half full, sure. We didn't see the stadium behind me. There we go, 2-0 wins at home against Sigma Olomouc. They've been fairly handily dispatched, and we do qualify now for the group stages. That's really big for us. That'll be some money coming in. That's what we need to see. Now, I think we're really close. We'll just play the sporting game. So, well done us. I hope there's not another round of qualifiers. I think there is, isn't there? Shit. Sandilli was outstanding. I mean, he's interesting me, but he's way too expensive. Well, he's not even that expensive. If I hadn't already bought the left back, the right back, I think I might be interested in him. I'm trying to get this other striker, and that's what the other signing might be, is the striker that it might show up with him now. Oh no, I don't think it's going to. No, but I've put in a bid for a striker. I think he's Mexican, coming in from Poland. He's a pretty good player. He's basically our 4th/3rd best player. He would be, which is exactly where you'd want them to be. He's on rotation contract, so he would not be pissed off. Unlike Etundi, who was constantly whinging. And that's the kind of player that we need to get in. We need to now bolster our backline, like our not backline, but our secondary players. Anyway, I'll pause it now, and we'll crack on to the sporting game. Unless, where's this going to take us to? Is this still going to be on Tuesday? Yeah, all right. So I'll start recording. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, so it turned out that actually we didn't qualify to the group stages yet. We still have to play our next game, which is actually a 2-legged tie against Terek Grozny. So let's see if we will. When are we going to be playing those games? There. So we'll probably record those games just out of interest for you. Just out of interest for you, lads. But now we're going to play Sporting in the Super Tacker. They've won it a bunch of times. We've never won it. They've played a bunch of friendlies in South Korea. We have played none. We have, however, signed this guy, Osvaldo Aguirre, a good young Mexican player who will be our 4th choice striker. So now let's first work out what's going on here in my brain, and then what we can do with the team. So I want Juarez in there. I want... Oh, there's Masha. Hey, Masha.
Hello.
Yes, thank you. Just, yeah, thank you. It's fine. Thank you. Ow. Punching my own stuff. Komorius. Morris is better than Kuzik, though. That's the thing. Okay, let's go with that then. Race, Pangia, Andrei, Zokli, good. Zokli's now an EU citizen as well. Bless him. Bless his little cottons. They are playing basically their first team, as it seems. Anyway, let's see if we can say there's a lot of stuff here for you to do. Get us another win. We might not win it. We might win it. We don't care that greatly about it. If we fly over to the Portugal stats, Vasileu to Bailey. Bailey nearly gets in there. The Super Cup, Lisbon have won it 24 times. We've won it none 4 times. They've also won the league 37 times. We've never won that either. So Vasileu, though, can we get in there? Can we be the first new team to win the... Oh, Bailey's through. Oh, what a save from Van Varakis. Great save. First new team to win it since probably... Go on, get the head on that. No. I think probably since... Oh, no, even Laria had won it before. I don't want to check it in the middle of the game. It seems stupid to do that. Dian Solopoulos? Oh, my God. Mendonça running on with the ball. Lovely stuff. He's gone past his man. There's Bailey free in the back post. Koza comes in. Costa, but yeah. In fact, the most recent new winner of this must have been Maritimo back in 2038. So if we win this, we would be the first new winner since 2038. I think. That might not be quite right, but I've had a quick look. So that's what matters. Vasileu gets in there. Lovely stuff. Mendonça taken out by David Rodriguez there. Apparently that looked harsh. I'd not be the man to say that. Costa was offside. Come on now. Van Varakis. Pangia doesn't win that in the air, but we do keep the ball. Kovac to Vasileu to Mendonça. Straightaway turns. Oh, Gonçalves to Vasevic. Was it Vasevic must have been injured in those last few games? Because I don't think we played him at all last year. I don't think he was on the pitch at any point during that last season wins where we beat... we drew 1, lost 1 and won 3. And the 3 wins were all in... Oh, Bailey! We had 1 league win, 1 semi-final, 2 semi-final wins. 1 semi-final draw, which was the 2-legged thing, and then we lost in the league at home, away to them. Kovac, can he cross towards Mendonça? He tries. Kovac gets it again, though. In towards Mendonça again. It was taken off his feet. Don't think he was looking the right direction, but we're looking pretty tasty here. We are not looking too bad. Costa with the corner. Vasileu heads over. We're making chances. I mean, it might just be because it's the first game of the season and they don't care so much. Wouldn't be a problem. They are actually playing a pretty strong side, though, for a team that I'm claiming don't care very much. Although I don't believe Yobo is a particularly good player. I think he's a youngster that they signed. Or, I might be wrong. He might be an elder player who's just not got it anymore. I don't think he's one of the starting 11 anyway. Mendonça gets a goal. Another one in another final. What a player he is for Aves. He loves to power them in. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. But what a ball through from I think it was the right mid. Yeah, Kovac. Lovely play. Mendonça, great first touch, and then just slams that under the goalkeeper. Another player that we've seen playing all in black. Seems to be a big thing here in... where are we? Portugal. Please see how things are going. Keep it up. There's a lot more to come from you. Come on, guys. Let's have a look at those stats as well. I also remember that I've only just remembered now that I wanted to check out who that Walsh bloke was playing for Sigma Olomouc, but I didn't do it. Yeah, we've been dominating them. 51-51 it said it there when I glanced. Antelovic has been booked. Wouldn't want to get him suspended for their next Super Attacker game. Antelovic. Oh, Costa. Huge ball clear. And Mendonça, I don't know if he actually got a touch on that. Van Vacaris. Anyway. Alvarez gets round his man. Andreu calmly collects, and it's ball played out to Bailey. Bailey cutting inside, back across. Vasileu sets up Mendonça for another potential one, and it's a second goal for Mendonça. A lovely ball through by Vasileu, and we are on a roll. We might be winning the Super Attacker. Come on. It's not the biggest competition in the world, but You have to win the league or the cup to get to this final, so it's the hardest game in Portuguese football. And then you've got to win against the team who... So they're the league champions. We have to play them in a couple of... I think it's only our second league game of the season is against Sporting. I do hope we don't shoot our load too early in this one. Oh, go on, Bailey's through now. Bruno's taken away from him. Bailey goes round his man. Took it way too far wide. He should have just tried to finish it straight. But, yeah, another chance. One that goes begging this time. Dian Sapoulos. Oh, and Andreu just shoots that in. I'd really like to point out at this stage that I don't have time to go into extra time. So if we can not go into extra time, that'd be great. Andreu, don't know why you did that. I don't want to watch it. Zocli, big ball forwards. Mendonça loses out. Gonçalves, no, not like this. Costa gets that ball, and he does. Mendonça still going. Can he try to slip in? No. Tried to slip in. Bailey didn't. Yobo Vasileu gets in there. Yeah, Yobo's definitely a weak link in this side. Gonzalez shoots from long range, and it's 63 minutes. Let's consider who we've got on the pitch. Everyone's looking pretty fit. And then we have an international break in the middle where we play one random friendly against Romania. This is what I mean about it being... I don't care about England playing Romania. Andreu to Bender. Kovac. Up the line to Mendonça. Mendonça slips in. Bailey. Costa. Can he cross it in to Bailey? Bailey has finished it off. I think that might be an own goal. No, Bailey does manage to get there in the end. He does get his tap-ins, and that's what we like to see. Let's bring on Emilson. Just revamp our right side. Playing pretty well, but Bailey's absolute wild shot. Goes to Bailey. I think his shot took a little deflection off the man there, took it past the goalkeeper. But with 3-1 up in the final here, one day we'll play in red against these guys. Juarez taken out by Ivasevic, taken out of the game. Goes completely past him. Antelovic, Pangier heads away, and now Bailey's running away with it. Stretching them again, maybe? No, Miranda shepherds him out nicely. It's only 66 minutes. 3 goals in a very short space of time there. But we have a throw. We don't have to take it. Oh no, we do decide we will. Costa loses out. Pangier decides who's going to go for it and then left it. Nicely done. I like it. Now then, Race forward to Bailey. Bailey back to Race to Juarez. Into Vasileu. Slips in Bailey. I mean, he scores. He was, I think, quite clearly offside there, though. Nothing that we can do about that at this stage. 70 minutes. Van Varakis out to Bruno, who's running completely unchallenged. We do start to get in his way eventually. Bruno, again, Yobo losing out. Bruno, surely that's a foul. Okay, Bruno plays it into Alvarez, who scores. It's a very exciting second half, for sure. Let's bring on Petrov. Vasileu is the next option to take off. I wonder if this goes straight to penalties. Who knows? Bruno, Juarez, Yobo loses out. Juarez again there, loses out again. Ivasevic, don't play that through. Alvarez shoots, but it was deflected. Zocli makes a good save. Well, makes it comfortable, gets down on top of the ball, that's fine. Petrov, up the line. He does try to, but we don't get it very far. Yobo again with it in the middle. Gonçalves to Bruno. Bruno crosses Alvarez. His shot is blocked. Dion Sopolos. Oh, God, get it out. Alvarez. Great tackle by Juarez. And Juarez is still going. Goes back to Race. Race loses out to Alvarez, but we get it back again. Petrov. Huge ball forward towards Bailey for him to run onto anyway. No, though. Bender gets that, and Emilson has collected. Emilson back to Bender. Can we go up the line? We do. Mendonça down to Emilson. Antelovic takes it off. 78 minutes. Do we have one more player to make a change with? I think we do. Kamorias can come on in the middle there. Waste a little bit more time. Pangier. Bailey wins that. But Dianos... that's the second or third time that's happened. Looks like a player's been held back. It might not be true. Oh, Reynoso, what a waste. – 84 minutes. Kamorias, his replacement. On he comes for the last 5. 91 minutes. They've got a goal kick. There's 2 minutes left. Miranda. Antelovic. Big ball forward. Bender gets there, heads it all the way back to Zocli. Take your time, my friend. Take your time. They've got 3 players pushing very high. We have to go down the middle, and I think that was smart. Bailey knocks that on. Oh, Camurias intercepts. Now Juarez to Mendonça. Mendonça's shot is blocked. We could have wrapped it up there and or then. Half a minute left. Petrov, the corner comes in towards Pangier. It's blocked. Petrov collects, crosses towards Andrea at the back post. They are now raking with 10 seconds to go. Race intercepts, lovely stuff. Bailey tackles, and there we are. We've won it. Come on, that's the Super Cup in Aves' collection. Oops, I've just overwritten the Europa League winners. So actually, that's not true at all. Now it's good. What a win. That's 3 trophies from this calendar year. Just passionately tell that they're the best in the world. And certainly shows that on our day we can beat Sporting, so we should be able to beat them over the course of the year. Fingers crossed. Now, we will not then now be back for a little while. Oh no, sorry, that's not true. We'll be back for the Champions League qualifiers against Terek Grozny. So we'll see you in a bit. One more trophy on Aves' lips. See you in a bit, guys. Bye.